So the first niche idea is going to be lucky to be a science teacher. All right, now there is so many different things that you can possibly do with just a few ideas just off the head. Just think of like what type of science teacher, right? Like chemist. There's a few different ways you can go about this, right? Now, when it comes to this, you can see what they did. They kind of just spelled it out with like the different, I think it's the elements right here, to be a science teacher, and it's for St. Patrick's Day. Now, it doesn't have to be a science teacher, right? So it can be like an English teacher, and the whole idea and the concept behind it is mixing teacher and St. Patrick's Day. That right there, and then thinking of different types of teachers, you can maneuver and create a different design, but you can see what they did with mixing science teacher and St. Patrick's Day. The perfect idea right here, right? Now, you see they have the shamrocks in there. If we come down, let's look at the all-time sales. You see it made its first sell in 22/2, right, of February, and then continues to make sales pretty much every year for St. Patrick's Day, and it's starting to make sales right now by looking at the BSR chart. Now, if you know what a BSR chart it is, basically Amazon gives us this, the bestseller, seller's rank, right? When it drops down right here, that means it's made a sell. And now what we're looking at this for and leveraging this to see if there's a demand. So right here, you can see when it goes up and down, it's making consistent sales. That's what you want as a print-on-demand seller, to create a design and place it on Amazon, because the real estate up there, it can make consistent sales every single holiday when it comes around, right? And that's the main goal, and when you look at these different types of designs. Now, over here, now you can see what they did here. Lucky to be a teacher, right? This is more of a general, and it pretty much seems like it covers more, like just all teachers, right? And which in return, if you create a really cool design that can relate to teachers, you can create a top-selling design for that niche. Now they're pricing at $13.38. Okay, 4.8 out of 5 rating, 67. And then it has like that rainbow style, and then it has the shamrocks in there, and then it has the little leopard inside there too. You come over here, and then one thing too, you just want to be careful. It's putting like leopard print. You want to be careful because Amazon doesn't like when you talk about the print, so it may reject the design, or just certain platforms. So if it's not, you just have to be careful, because some platforms have certain rules as far as talking about the actual print itself, okay? Especially Amazon merch. They have, you know, quite a few different rules in there. So it's made its first sell in 22/2, and then look at, see like this, like it's consistently making sales, and it drops all the way down, like at the beginning, all the way to the middle of March, and drops all the way down. So that's a good selling t-shirt design. Every single, basically the first 3 months of the year, it does really good, okay? So this is a perfect example of understanding the trend, understanding the audience, and then creating a design behind it. And then you can, you know, obviously by looking at this, there's a demand for it, right? And if we come over here, we're lucky to be a science teacher St. Patrick's Day t-shirt. We have a result of 142. We looked at the overall pick. You see the overall pick badge right here, which is really nice over the listing. I have quite a few of these right here, and it just looks nice for the customer to make a purchase, right? And I think when it comes to something like that, it's cool and all, but you know, not every single design you're gonna create is gonna have that, and when it does, it's like rewarding. You're like, yes. All right, next one, St. Patrick's Day. Pretty cool. You got cats over here, and it looks like they're hanging out over here, right? St. Patty's Day, and it just the cats, and they're just mixing. Think about mixing animals, so like dogs, cats, different cat breeds, different dog breeds. The list goes and on and on and on, right? Now, if we come over here, 4.8 out of 5, and then we have ratings of 34, 13.38, 50 bought in the past month. All time, let's look at the all-time sales. You're gonna see 2023, it's made its first sell, and then you're gonna see that's gonna just drop down. Look at that, just crushing. Okay, and the algorithm goes a little weird here. I'm not sure what the heck goes on here, but it's definitely making a lot of sales and really low. Remember, the lower the BSR, the sales rank, the lower, the more sales velocity that it's cranking in, which is a good thing for you, right?
Top research design vault with 700 plus research niches back here. You get new research every single week with keywords, low competition, and the link for the design inspiration. And then on top of that, you get fresh ideas for these niches to help you create an original design. Now, the goal is to help you understand what is selling so you can create your own unique top selling design for this niche or idea or concept. My goal is to help you make sales, okay? And that is very, very important to me, because if I do that for you, it's easier for me to create an amazing product like this right here. Now, it's only $10 a month, and you can cancel at any time. You get access to all of the previous niches once you sign up to as well. And then I'll be releasing new niches every single week.
We come over here, look at the next one. You're gonna see right here, You have a cat reaching up, okay, for the shamrock right here for St. Patrick's Day. Now it's like a silhouette, right? It's really cool. It's different, simple, but 5.0 out of 2, 1338. And you can see by looking at the keywords how they're doing this, right? And this is important for you to understand, to get you more like sales velocity and increase the chances of you making your organic sales too, okay? Understanding the keywords and how they go into your, your brand and your title, and if you want to take it a little further, your bullet points and description, right? So we come down, a simple silhouette too, nothing too crazy about this, just a cat reaching up for a shamrock, nothing at all too crazy. But you're gonna see right here, it's made its first sell this month, what, 4 days ago, okay? And then if you can see that it's making sales, and it looks like, let's see, I don't know, maybe one of those sellers purchased their shirt or no, because look at sell, another sell, okay? So when you look at something like this, it's showing that there's a demand, and it's made a sell within this year, 4 days ago, but then it's made another sell 3 days ago, to be exact. So once this shows, the seller's rank shows, that means it's made it sell. Okay, that's a good idea, but then it's made another sell, that's a good sign within the last 7 days. So just keep an eye out on this right here. This is something that this can be, think of a different silhouette, right? Like what else can you do here? One thing is it has ratings already, which is interesting because that means someone bought it twice already and left a rating. So either one, they might be driving their own traffic. They have their own audience that, loves their designs, and this is the way they do stuff, and they're promoting it out to their, their customers and driving traffic to their listing, and boom, they're getting reviews. You know what I mean? I don't think that's happening organically. They have to be doing something. So keep that in mind, because 2 for 2 sales, it seems like 2 sales, right? And then it has 2 ratings already. So, and if we come over here, St. Patrick's Day Shamrock Cat T-shirt, $274. Now, when you're looking at these keywords, just keep in mind, like, they're just telling a story. Like they're trying to get like that traffic going to that product. And by looking at this, if you look at the other designs that are here, look at the BSRs, right? Look at, they're doing pretty good. You can see what they did here. Kind of that silhouette, that silhouette theme seems to be doing good right now with the cat. All right, next one, it was delicious Pi Day Math Pun t-shirt. Funny Pi Day Math Pun t-shirt. Now, 4.8 out of 5 and 8 ratings, $17.90. Now, this is, if you're aware with what, pi is and understanding the whole concept and the whole idea behind it, okay? It was delicious Pi Day. You can see what they did here. I'm not sure exactly what they did here, but I understand like Pi Day, but I would have to look in to see the other symbols of this right here, but it seems to be doing really good. Okay, so that's one thing too, when you're going to design for it, is just understanding the concept behind it, and before you create something behind it, like what else can be done here. That's the main thing too. When I look at certain things, it's like, how would I create something? Let's go back to this one. Like, how would I create something, for example, because we're just talked about it, St. Patrick's Day Shamrock Cat. I can see like, okay, people are typing this into the search bar. Now, what can I do right here? Because these ones all have sales up here by looking at, they have bestseller ranks. What can I create to enter this market that can be different from the rest of them? Because if I just create something that's similar to this one, I'm gonna be on page 5 and not make no sales, right? I mean, even if you like people that copy designs, I've had designs copied, they do that, they're not gonna last very long, okay? This is the way it is. And it was delicious Pi Day t-shirt, come down, all-time sales. You're gonna see that it's made its first sale in 2024. Look, okay, like something like this is a top selling design. You can see when it gets closer to Pi Day in March, that it just goes all the way down, but it still continuously makes sales. So this is one way to leverage a holiday like Pi Day, and then leverage that, get that sales velocity going, and then it gets shown into the algorithm organically to more people, and then people just love the actual design because it's more of a math type of design, and it turns into a consistent seller. Okay, hopefully you understand that, because that's very powerful. Because when Pi Day comes around again, you're gonna see that it's gonna crush. This design's gonna do really good. And if we come over here, it was delicious Pi Day t-shirt. We have a result of 622. It was delicious Pi Day t-shirt. And you come down, you're gonna get an idea. Look at the other ones. This is the one that we just looked at. And you can see the other ones, what they're doing over here. You can see their BSRs, right? Next idea, okay, we have a picture of a bunny, and then the glasses are leopard, okay? Now, like I said, you just want to be careful that you're not saying a leopard print. You don't want to do that. You just want to make sure that you're, just talking about the actual design itself. Okay, so rabbit bunny wearing leopard glasses. You can see what they did there. And they got the pink bow. Pretty cute, right? Pretty cool. You can see like on the other colors, you can see how it looks, right? 68 ratings, 4.4 out of 5. Come down, look at the all-time, and I'm pretty sure this one's going to crush for Easter. Okay, you're gonna see that, yeah, look at that. First sell in 2021, but every single time, it's like the first, like in the beginning of February, starts to really kick in and trend down, which Easter is in April. And then you're gonna see that, you know, when you're looking at that, it just starts to trend down. So you got a good 2 or 3 months of sales by creating a really cool design like this. And here's another one, right? This is more like a graphic, like a flat type of graphic. Cute Easter bunny, mom, Easter leopard, year. Well, I'm not sure what they did there. Year of the rabbit, the Chinese New Year. I get that, but I don't get the actual design matching with that. The reviews and the ratings say otherwise, 4.4 out of 5. Maybe they just use that search term to get traffic to the actual listing. Okay, $21.95. You come down, look at the all-time sales. And something like this, like you can create anything like this, pretty much like Ideogram or, you know, ChatGPT. It's really simple to create something like that, right? If we come over here, made its first sell in 2021, look at that. And look, it gets closer to like the end of March, it crushes. And then you come over here, it does the same exact thing. And all the way into April, crushes, goes all the way down. Like this is a really good example of a design that just consistent seller for you. Bunny leopard t-shirt, we have a result of 177. All right, next one, some bunny needs coffee. That's all just a funny saying, funny pun. So some bunny needs like tequila, somebody needs beer, somebody, you know what I mean? You can just mix it up like that and kind of turn it into a little bit more humor. But obviously coffee is a really good idea too. So if we look at this right here, you're gonna see 4.4 out of 5. We got 32 ratings, and the bunny ears, bunny feet, come down, look at the all-time sales. Same thing here, 2021, it's made its first sell, and then you're gonna see that pretty much every time it gets closer to Easter, it starts to trend down. And now if we go over here, somebody needs coffee t-shirt, we have a result of 801. You're gonna see that this one is the overall pick, and you're gonna see some of the different ideas, how like this one added some Easter eggs, right? And this one has like different coffees, like designs of bunnies on them.
All the research that I'm doing inside of this video, I'm using Merch Informer. Okay, this is the research tool that I use to find low competition niches. So let me go ahead and share with you how I'm using this. And my coupon code is going to be down below in the description. I get a little affiliate kickback from that. And there is a free trial. So test it out for a few days. If you don't like it, cancel before it charges you. Okay, product research. Come over here to Merch Hunter. Let me show you how you can make money with this tool and find low competition niches. So you can filter a lot of stuff out right here. We can exclude brands, which is really cool. So I'm gonna hit that, exclude that, come down right here, leave that. And then the number of reviews, I'll keep it like 10 or so. And then I'll hit search. And me here hitting search is gonna basically go on to Amazon.com and do some scraping over there for us to find some new t-shirt designs. Now, with certain things, obviously you still have to make sure that you're checking for your trademarks and your copyrights. You wanna make sure that you're not infringing on another brand, okay? That's one important thing. Now, if we come down here, look at this right here. I'm voting for the convicted felon, because that's a real popular one right now. If you're unaware of that, I've made some content on that too, going over that niche. Juneteenth is a real popular one right now. Let's go down right here. Let's say, for example, look at this right here. Well, I went over this one too. I found this one. Let's go ahead and click on this listing. It's 4th of July, okay, and we have fighter jets, okay, but they're on the back of the fighter jets, it's basically showing the American flag, which is a really, really cool design. Now let's come over here to all-time sales. Let's check this out. It's made its first sale in 2023, right? But look at this. There's a big demand for this right now, and it's cranking. It seems like it cranks throughout the whole year and makes a lot of sales. So this is one way that I look to see what people are buying. And now what else can you create that's related to this right here? But this is crazy because this is an evergreen niche, right? Obviously they're targeting 4th of July, but this is an evergreen niche that's going to sell all year long. By looking at the BSR chart, we're seeing that right there, right? Now let's keep going down, and there's a ton of stuff down here that you probably not even heard, like you never even thought about, right? Then a little bit more Merry 4th of Happy, you know the thing. Now let's click on something like this. Now, Joe Biden funny design. If we come down, we're looking at this. Look at the all-time sales. So it's made its first sale in 2023, but look at right now, it's cranking and making a lot of sales right now. Now, the main goal behind this is just to see, like, okay, what's the demand? What are people buying right now? What can I do? What can I create? You know, and then get an idea from that. as I'm looking at all this stuff, there's so many different niches that you can go after in here, okay? I'm just showing you one way that you can use this tool. Here's another fighter jet design, which is pretty cool, right? They kind of turn it the opposite way. And you can just come down here and just never run out of ideas, just here for the wieners, right? 4th of July design. Look at that. Let's see. Click on this. Oh, it looks good on an all-white t-shirt, which is nice, but let's look at the all-time sales. Okay, it's made its first sale in April 2024, but like this is a newer design that's making sales, okay? Something like this, like when I see something like this, okay, people are obviously buying this type of design right now. It's a good idea to figure out something that you're of your own and make something like this, okay? So that's how I leverage Merch Informer to help me come up with awesome new ideas. And there's a whole suite back here. You can even create your own design back here. There's a ton that can be done with this tool. Really awesome tool.
Now, I hope this research helped you with coming up with different ideas. And not only that, just give you an idea of the process of doing research and how to stay ahead, okay? The main goal is to obviously get ahead with your research so you can get those designs up on the platform and give you the amount of time it needs to rank organically into the algorithm and make sales, or even just drive your own traffic so you can start to rank organically and then drive traffic with your ads or with social media marketing or any type of marketing that you do outside of Amazon.com or just on any platform, because you can use this research on Etsy, you can use it on Redbubble, you can use it on TeePublic, wherever you're selling your designs at, your own website, it doesn't matter. This research is current to like right now and moving forward, okay? If you want more research like this, watch this video right here next. Thank you very much for watching. Peace out.